Ministers met in Rome to discuss the migration of tens of thousands of people from West Africa into Europe. And they're in Rome to discuss the humanitarian crisis as well caused by the surge in the number of migrants. Italy, the host of the summit, has been particularly affected by the rise in the number of North African migrants seeking to enter Europe by sea. Angela Benjamin reports from Rome, Italy.
A ministerial meeting got underway in Rome to discuss the migration of tens of thousands of people every year from West Africa into Europe after a hazardous crossing of the Sahara and then the Mediterranean. 38 ministers were expected at the conference, including those from Great Britain, Libya, Egypt, and Tunisia. One of the goals of the conference is to establish concrete ways in which to manage the flow of migration.
The meeting forms part of the Rabat process, an EU directive aimed at responding to the challenges posed by the increase of migrant flows from Africa into Europe. The European Union Commissioner for Migration, Dimitris Avramopoulos of Greece, said the Rabat process entered a new phase after Rome's successful meeting.
Following today's successful meeting, the Rabat process has now entered a new phase which will continue to develop the fruitful dialogue we established over the years. The focus will now shift towards enhancing the concrete implementation of our commonly agreed priorities. Specifically, our Rome Declaration identifies two priorities areas. First, strengthening the link between migration and development, and second, prevention of and fight against irregular migration.
On October 31, Italy finished its Mare Nostrum mission that saved more than 100,000 migrants coming to Europe, fleeing war, poverty, and human rights abuses in Africa. 21 European Union countries are contributing to a smaller mission called Triton, overseen by Border Control Agency Frontex, which will patrol 30 nautical miles off Italy's coastline. The Mare Nostrum naval mission started a year ago after more than 360 people, mostly Eritreans, drowned when their boat capsized a mile from the southern Italian island of Lampedusa.
Everybody safe. Stay quiet. Stay down.
Italy is still in recession, and the 114 million euros or $141.22 million cost of the year-long mission has prompted calls from right-wing politicians for the money to be spent on dragging Italy's economy out of a 3-year recession. Reporting from Rome, Italy, this is Angel Regado Benjamin for Eagle News.